Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hector Dominguez. I'm here on behalf of the Cook County Assessor's Office. With us tonight, we have a very special guest, Commissioner Kevin Morrison. I want you to go ahead and speak to the people.
Hello, everyone. First, I just want to begin by thanking the assessor's office for being able to host this event this evening and welcome everyone from Hanover Township who is joining us. I'm Commissioner Kevin Morrison. I represent all of Hanover Township on the Cook County Board. I know the assessor is not able to join us this evening, but like myself, we both strongly believe that not a single property tax paying resident should pay a penny more than what is due. And so I hope that today's discussion is informative and helps you not only understand the process, but make sure that you get the fairest deal out there. Again, Kevin Morrison here. If any way my office could be of assistance, we're in Schaumburg, please reach out anytime. We're always happy to help. But thanks again to the assessor's office for putting this on this evening, and I hope you all take a lot out of it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You literally could have been doing anything else, but you're here with us tonight, making it happen. So thank you. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Much
So, ladies and
appreciated.
gentlemen, what I'm going to do now is do a couple housekeeping rules. So, very quickly, if you are like me and you have lots and lots of questions, but you hate having to wait to the very end to do these questions or get your question answered, you don't have to do that. What you can do right now is go ahead and put your question in the comment section, and then during the Q&A portion, we're going to answer all of the questions in the time allowed. We have our super talented team in the comments right now as well. So shout out to the communications department. We are in here. We're going to be answering all of your questions to the best of our ability. So again, just go ahead and put them in there, and we're going to jump right into the presentation. So, Hanover Township, ladies and gentlemen, a quick message from the assessor. Assessor Kagi's goal, as already stated by the commissioner, is that property assessments are fair, accurate, and transparent. We don't want anybody paying more than they need to. Very simple. We want you to pay your fair share of property taxes. So, what are the responsibilities of the assessor's office? We have many, but the ones I want to highlight today or tonight, is that it's our responsibility to put a value on close to 2 million different properties, right? 1.9 million different properties. How do we do this? How do we come up with these numbers? The values of these properties are not determined on an individual basis. More, it's done by using a mass appraisal system. This is how we do it. I know there's an idea. When I'm not doing these, I answer emails, right? I read these emails, guys. I know there's an idea where we just randomly pick numbers. We throw a dart at the wall. We pull numbers out of a hat. That is not how this goes. We use a mass appraisal system. So I just want to make that as perfectly and humanly clear as possible. Our office also gives you a discount, also known as exemptions on your property tax bills. We do not issue the tax bill. You do not pay your tax bill with our office. We're not responsible for the tax levies or the tax rates in your area. All of that is done by the different townships that you guys all reside in. Every 3 years, properties get reassessed. Did you guys know? Fun fact. Thank you, Angelina. You read my mind. Fun fact. 2019 was the last time you guys were reassessed. I live in the southern part of the county. So last time we were reassessed was 2020. So that means next year I'll be getting reassessed again. But if you look at our beautiful map here, the northern parts of the county, which is where we're at right now, was reassessed in 2019 and 2022. Southern 2020 and 2023. And the city was last year and will be done again in 2024. Each township has 30 days to file their appeal. Again, you have 30 days to file your appeal. You specifically, Hanover Township, your deadline is August 8th of 2022. So that's literally 5 days from now, which is a what? That is a Monday. So next Monday. Some information we want to give you. If you are in Hanover Township, you should have received something that looks like this. This is a reassessment notice. This is not a tax bill. This is not a tax bill. This is not a tax bill. This is just something from our office to you, letting you know what we believe your property is worth. Some of the highlighted portions, important information you should know: your reassessment year, your fair market value, your PIN number, your neighborhood code and property classifications, your assessed value. All of these things can be found here. Now, I just finished telling you that our office is not responsible for issuing your property tax bill, and you do not pay our office either. However, I've been doing this for a long time, so I want to explain the tax bill to you very quickly. You get 2 a year. You get a blue one when it's cold outside, usually around January, February. And then you get a yellow one when it's warm outside, usually around July. This year's going to be a little bit different. The treasurer's office is going to be mailing out the tax bill a little bit later. But why is this important? Because I wanted to highlight something for you guys. At the bottom left-hand corner of your tax bill where it says tax calculator, in the yellow portion, you'll see where your discounts will be listed. Now, this is a sample bill from 2018, but it'll still look the exact same way. Your homeowners exemption will be listed here. Your senior citizen will be listed here. Your senior freeze will be listed here. All of your different discounts will be listed here. So this is where you want to look. Excuse me, right here. This is where you want to look if you want to see if you are receiving your discounts or not. Some data for you all. We have this newish tool on our website where you can go to cookcountyassessor.com and you can go to data, the data tab, and go all the way down and find your valuation reports for your specific area, for your specific township. As you guys can see here in Hanover Township, a lot of things have changed, right? So between 2017 and 2021, single family homes, those sales were around the 260,000 mark. For condos, 185,000, and for multifamily homes, 430,000. So if you're sitting here saying, I'm already reading some of the questions, should I appeal or do I have enough to appeal? Your question should be, is the value that our office gave you within this range? If the answer is yes, can you still appeal? Absolutely, but we're kind of, that probably wouldn't help you much, right? Now, if we are way off from the numbers that you see here, then you should absolutely appeal. Another newish tool we want to show you guys on your evaluation reports, you can actually look at all of this information in detail, specifically for your specific neighborhood code as well. There's a way for you to hover over each neighborhood code in Hanover Township and see where yours is at and see what the values are in your area as well. This is super cool. It's a I don't want to say fun, but it's a fun way for me. I like doing this, looking around and seeing what my property value is compared to all the other ones around me in my specific neighborhood code. The link to this is on the screen as well. cookcountyassessor.com/Hanover-2022-residential. Shout out to Teresa Chandler. Thank you, Teresa. She already put it in the comment section. So if you're interested in playing around with this new tool that we have, you definitely want to use that link right there. Now, what is the appeal process? We're going to break this down and just give you the important pieces, correct? So the reassessment, after you get your reassessment notice, now it's the appeal time, right? First, you'll receive your reassessment notice. If you disagree with the value that our office has given you, then you can absolutely file an appeal, but you're going to need a reason why. We're going to go over that in a second. You can't just throw your appeal in the pot. There has to be a reason, right? We're going to go over that. Our analyst will then review this evidence and then figure out if the property should be changed or not. An analyst will then make a decision on your appeal, and you will either see a decrease or there will be a no change. That information will be mailed to you. So now, legally, I'm not allowed to tell you how you should appeal. That's ethically incorrect, morally incorrect, legally, all of that jazz. However, I want to show you that most taxpayers, these are the three most common reasons why taxpayers appeal, right? The first one is lack of uniformity. That means myself and Commissioner Morrison live on the same block, house built by the same size, same person, same everything. But for whatever reason, our values are not the same, even though our properties are. And I want to know why we are not uniform. Another reason why taxpayers file an appeal is overvaluation. Overvaluation means there's no way my property is worth this much. It's impossible. If it was worth this much, I would sell it to you right now. Here are the keys. I usually have keys at this point, but I don't know where mine are right now. And then the last reason is incorrect property description, or what some of you might remember as property description error. That means there is a factual error, not an opinionated error. What does that even mean, Hector? Well, let me tell you. A factual error is when our office says, hey, you have a building with 6 apartments or less, but you really have a single family home. Or we say you have a condo, but you really have a 2-flat, right? Our office says you have 17,000 square feet. Sorry, 1,700 square feet, but you really have 1,200 square feet, right? There's an actual factual error. To appeal, it is super easy. Every year we try to make this as simple as possible. You can go to cookcountyassessor.com/online-appeals. I'm sure that's going to pop up in the comment section anytime, any second now. From there, we have an online system that will literally guide you step by step. And I'm actually going to go through it for you, step by step, on how to appeal. You can start a draft, you can save it, you can revise it, you can edit it, you can submit it, you can do all those things from the comfort of your home, comfort of your phone, comfort of your laptop, your iPad. Soon, we'll probably be able to do it on our Apple Watches. I'm just kidding, probably not. But that would be cool. But all of those things can be done. And guys, it is completely free. Now, I know that if you received a reassessment notice, you probably got something in the mail from, some law firm, some attorney saying for 33 1/3% for the next 3 years, we can do this for you for whatever discount or reduction you received, and you got to pay us on that. Guys, we're doing it for free tonight. Can you use them? Absolutely. I know that question is coming, but you don't have to. And just a friendly reminder, Hanover Township, your deadline is August 8th, which is Monday. So please, 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 please don't wait till Monday night, at 11:59 p.m., guys. Like, you have enough time to do this, and I'm going to walk you through it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to cookcountyassessor.com, and then we're going to go to appeals, and then boom, apply online. This is what you are going to see as soon as you get there. To apply, the only thing you need is a valid, you must be the owner of the property. Your township must be open, but you need a valid email address. So when we get here, these are the type of appeals that you are going to see. There is more than one type, but for what we're doing, most taxpayers are going to either pick residential, condo co-op, or commercial. For what we're talking about tonight, we're going to focus on residential. Give me a second. When you click on residential, it's going to ask you to log in. So I logged in, happytaxpayer@gmail.com. Password, click the login button. And then from here, you're going to be given a different set of listings. Now, these are going to be in alphabetical order. I rearranged them a little bit, but they're going to be in alphabetical order. And the one you want to click on is residential appeal, assessment appeal, 2022. Again, if you have a condo, then you want to do condo co-op. And if you have commercial, you want to do commercial right here. But for what we're talking about, for single family homes, townhomes, multifamily properties, mixed uses, all of those things, we're going to do residential assessment appeal. Then you're going to click begin filing. Guys, you're going to pay somebody to do this. I'm literally walking you through how to get it done, so you don't have to pay somebody. But if you want to, go ahead. And then from here, you're going to put in your PIN number. And when you click search, what's going to happen is your property is going to show up. Once your information auto-populates, you're going to click start filing. Fun fact, it gives you your deadline as well. But this is for someone else, not you guys. But it'll give you your deadline as well. Here, you will have to check these 2 boxes, just knowing that you read through the information. Again, this is for Norwood Park, not you guys, but yours are going to look the exact same way. And then you would click next. Let me scroll up a little bit. And then from here, you're going to start filling in information. This will auto-populate for you. Click next. You're clicking the next button a lot of times, guys. Here, you're going to put in the PIN number. It's going to auto-populate. Now, listen to me closely. You hear the word certificate of error tossed around in our office a lot. It has 2 significantly different meanings, right? For what we're talking about tonight in appeals, a certificate of error means there's an actual factual error, like we talked about earlier. This could have been there was a fire and you were being assessed as a property when you didn't have one. This could be incorrect square footage situation. This could be a property class correction, right? There could be like an actual factual error. If this is you, then you definitely want to click the years in question that this happened. For example, my house was arsoned. So when that happened, I didn't tell the assessor's office because that just was the last thing on my mind. And then a couple years went by and I was like, wait a minute, I shouldn't have been paying this because we didn't have a house. We were displaced. Boom, filed a certificate of error on this reasoning because I didn't have an actual property anymore. And then that was corrected. But most people are just going to click next. And then from here, this is if you have an additional PIN number, a prorated property. How do you know if you have that? Because instead of paying 2 tax bills a year, you're paying 4 or you're paying 6, right? Prorated property means you have one property with multiple PIN numbers. Now we need to know who you are. And again, all these tabs are right here at the very top, guys. So the filer, are you the attorney tax representative that you would have to pay, or are you the taxpayer owner who's getting it done for free right now? And then same thing at the bottom, taxpayer owner, and just click next and next. I told you there's a lot of nexts in here, guys. And then this is the next information that'll happen. So once you click taxpayer owner, and you click this little, this hamburger icon, I think that's what it's called. This is what's going to pop up. Your information, again, that was auto-populated. Just make sure you click on your information, click the word select, and then all of this will auto-populate for you. Sorry, I went ahead. Will auto-populate for you, and then you just click the word next. Now, we get a lot of questions like this every day. Hey, my property description is incorrect. I don't have 2 bathrooms. I only have 1. Or I don't have 3 bedrooms. I only have 2. Or I don't have air conditioning. I do have air conditioning. You guys say I don't. This is where all of that will be corrected. This is also auto-populated as well. So if it's correct, you don't have anything to do. But if it is incorrect, then go ahead and you want to check the things that are incorrect. So let's go back. All right. Uh-oh. Come on. There we go. So now, appeal application. This is where it gets a little fun, guys. Here's where you put in your information, and then we need to know what your desired market value is, what you believe your property is worth. And then we need to know why you are appealing, right? The reasons for appealing: lack of uniformity, overvaluation, vacancy, occupancy, property description error, the building is uninhabitable, building no longer exists. You have to, fire damage, you have to pick at least one of these. If you choose overvaluation, you need to let us know why. I just put the price was too high. If you want a field check is when someone actually comes out to your property with an iPad or some tablet. Sorry, I'm a Mac user. And they are going to redraw and remeasure your property. If that is something you are interested in, it's free. All you have to do is click where it says field check request. Yes. This will auto-populate for you. We also need to know what kind of property is this? This is a single family home. Is it a 6-apartment? Is it a building with 6 apartments or less? Is it a mixed use? Mixed use means you have like a store or a restaurant or something on the first floor, but you live on the 2nd floor or 3rd floor, however it works out for you. Is it a townhome? You need to check one of these and then click the word next. Here is where it gets a little fun as well. So comparable properties. Here is where you would submit that information to us. There's a couple different ways you can do this, but all you really have to do is click these icons where it gives you the drop-down menu, and you can pick to stay in the property class, the property code, the neighborhood code, the property class, the type of property you have, how it was built. Is it masonry? Is it frame? That kind of information all goes here. Or you can just give us the exact PIN number of the property you want us to compare yours to, or the address. We can do all of those things right here where it says comparable select. Once you put, I did a fake one. So once you put in a PIN number, if this is the correct property that you want to use, you would just click it and click the word next. We will double check and make sure, hey, is this the one you really want us to use? If it is, you just click the word next, or just go back to previous and edit your submission. Now, attachments. This is where it gets a little spicy, guys. Here is where you want to submit any pictures if you have any narratives if you have any appraisals if you have any, closing documentations, blueprints, whatever the situation is, whatever you have. This is where you would want to submit them at. Once you are done, we will need your name, your phone number, and your email address. Then you click the word submit. After you click the word submit, a giant sign is going to pop on your screen that says, are you sure you want to submit this filing? Remember, up until now, you can edit, you can revise, you can pause, you can save, you can do all of those things. But the moment you click the word yes, your appeal will be submitted. Once your appeal is submitted, this is what you will get. I get this question every single day. Do I get a confirmation? Yes, you do. This is what it looks like. It says confirmation. It says thank you. Your request has been submitted. And then you get a filing ID. However, your results will not be emailed to you. Your results are going to be mailed to you. Please don't forget that. You can also print your filing as well. Keep it in your hand. Can you share it? I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to read the comments right now. My bad. It's a habit. Sorry. We're going to do the questions in literally like 5 more minutes, guys. A quick little recap. Our office is responsible for giving you discounts on your property tax bill. We are the ones that help lower your bill. So we have 8 different exemptions. They are listed here. I'm sure that somebody's going to put the link in there in the comment section as well. But we have the homeowners exemption, the senior citizen exemption, the veterans with disabilities exemption, returning veterans exemption, senior freeze exemption, person with disabilities exemptions, long-time occupant exemption, and the home improvement exemption. You want to check your property's history, the discounts or the exemption history on your property, the appeal history, classifications, characteristics, all of that jazz can be done at our website, cookcountyassessor.com. You just go ahead and put in your PIN number, and all of that information will be made available as well. What happens if you're missing an exemption? Remember earlier I said the word certificate of error is used a lot of different ways in our office. When we're referring to appeals, that's where you want to correct a factual error, right? Something that's like square footage is incorrect, or there was a fire, or there was a property description error. But when we're talking about exemptions, this just means our office is allowed to go back up to 3 years to help you get a refund on exemptions you qualified for but never applied for or received. As of right now, as of this moment, August 3rd, we can go back to 2018. So that's 2018, 2019, 2020, and the current year. Guys, I get no greater joy than helping people do this. When we're not doing emails and we're not doing these Facebook Lives or these Zooms or whatever you platform we're using, this is what I love to do. I love getting people back refunds. I just like the joy that comes to their face. It's just something I encourage everyone to do. If you're not sure if you qualify or not, or if you got everything or not, remember, you can go to cookcountyassessor.com, and then from there, you can check to see. And also, when we're done, we'll show you how to connect with us direct. Actually, let's just go there now. You can connect with us directly right now. You can call us at 312-443-7550. Once you call our office, an automated system will answer. You have to put in your PIN number. But after that, you will be able to talk to another human being. You can connect with us on social media. We are socially active. We are on Facebook, Instagram, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, on YouTube. We're everywhere. And we have people dedicated to these different social media platforms to answer DMs and direct messages, inboxes, everything, guys. So go ahead and do that. But what I want to show you is this cool thing that our office does now, that if you open up your phone, specifically if you have an iPhone, all you have to do is open your camera and hover over this QR code, and it'll take you, this never works, but it'll take you to our Linktree account. If you have an Android phone or a Galaxy phone, then you would have to have a QR code reader, but it does the exact same thing. This allows you to sign up for email updates from our office. It gives you quick little actions to get to everything that we're talking about tonight. If you don't want to do that, you can also make an appointment for in-person assistance. at our downtown location, at our Markham Courthouse location, or our Skokie Courthouse location. Want to thank you guys for your attention. I know that it's dinner time. You guys can be doing anything else, but you're here stuck with me. So I really appreciate it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to zoom through these Q&As. Thank you, Teresa, because she has been killing it. She's been answering a lot of your guys' questions. So let's move this. Hold on. Let's get this out the way. Come on. Okay. Let's move this up so that I can read these questions. So, question number 1 from Bill. Can we appeal using... How you doing, Miss Gail? You're muted, Miss Gail. You're muted. But can we appeal using comps from larger homes that pay lower taxes? Bill, first of all, this is a YouTube question, so it's worth 20 points. This is a loaded question, though, so let's break it down. Can we appeal using comps from large homes that pay lower taxes? Bill, you can appeal using anything you want. However, that may not be beneficial to you. Here's what I encourage you to do. Again, this is not legal counsel because that is against the rules. But here's what I would encourage you to do. I would encourage you to find comps that are in the same neighborhood code as yours, the same property class as yours, the same size as yours, the same make and model of yours. So if you have a masonry home, use masonry. If you have a frame, use frame. That's what I would do. That would help you better your chances at an appeal. That's what I would do.
Exactly.
What else we got? Bill, another 20-pointer. If we appeal ourselves, is the most important code on the upper right of the tax bill? Upper right of your tax bill, I believe that is your classification code, like 212, 208, something like that. That is just your characteristic code. That's your characteristic code. Your property class, sorry. Your property class. That just identifies the type of home you have. So that is important to your appeal, but it's not the most important code, no. What else do we have here? Samuel says, can you share a link to watch the video? I just logged on. Here, Samuel, mírame. Here is the beautiful thing about Facebook. This is going to be on here forever. So all you got to do is come back to this video and you can start it all the way over. You can rewind it or you can pause it. Or you can rewind it and you can see this entire video in its entirety all over again. And the fun thing about Facebook is even like tomorrow or the next day, when we're done with this video, people can still come in here and write questions and our office will still be answering those questions. So it's a beautiful thing that we got going on here. Let's see. That's no more questions? Come on, ladies and gentlemen. I was ready for y'all today. Let's see. We got to introduce. Hold on. We got to introduce. I'm really big into comic books, ladies and gentlemen. So one of my favorite characters is the Oracle, right? And that probably means nothing to you all. But she is behind Batman. She is behind Robin. She used to be Batwoman. She helps from behind the scenes. And that's who our director is, Angelina Romero. She's our Oracle. None of us would look good, sound good, be good, do good if it wasn't for her. Let's give her a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. Go, Angelina.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I don't see any more questions for the evening. Gail, did you have any other advice or anything you wanted to add?
Well, not really. I was just having some difficulties over here. So I could only see so much, but Hector, the reason you don't have any more questions because you did such a great job on explaining.
Thank you, Ms. Gail. Thank you. I appreciate you.
And Gail will be giving these presentations too. So that's what we're all on here just practicing. But thank you everyone for being with us. Yep. Actually,
we have one more question. Is there a link for comps in our neighborhood? So we have a brand new tool. Well, not brand new, but brand new-ish tool at your disposal. You go to cookcountyassessor.com. Actually, Angelina, do you have the website up?
Oh, yes, I can practice. See, this is why I like questions. Okay.
Let's do it. All right, Bill, you're getting a literal walkthrough.
Give me one sec. Okay.
Un segundito.
Okay, tell me what you're looking for. This is our website.
So the new comparable tool.
The new comparable tool is within the online application. So it's when you actually start. So Bill, let's say you're starting your appeal. You would go here, file online. If you are a residential property owner, which I believe you are, you would
Yeah,
click
he probably is.
residential. And right here it even says a new tool allows users to find comparable properties within this online application. So once you start, so once you start the application, you can actually filter by your neighborhood, by your classification, everything that you were asking about, and it will auto-populate a whole bunch of homes for you, or if there are homes in your neighborhood that are similar, and you can actually use those comps. You just simply click on them, check them to include them in your application. And the cool thing about it is that you can, maybe you see some of those and you want to do some research, come back to it later. You can exit out of the application, save it, and then you can return. So you don't have to do everything on the spot, because sometimes it's a little overwhelming. You want to do some background research. So that is available to you as well. And then one other tool I could show you is if you are here and you search your property. Sorry, I have a little lag. Say you say search by address. You have your PIN, of course. But you could also search by neighborhood. So you can put in your township. Sorry, I have a lag here. And then you can actually select your neighborhood code, and it'll bring up other similar neighborhoods, and you could do it that way too if you wanted to research prior. So there's a few ways to do it. Feel free to use both tools.
Let's do it.
Anything else you want to show me, or you want me to show the audience? I'm excited.
I think it would be cool. I actually made a video on this, but it won't work. Can we show them the valuation neighborhood tool?
Oh, yeah. Let's do that. That's
It's my favorite thing to like play around on. Like, I love looking at that thing.
Okay, so let's go to Hanover Township. So these are all of our valuation reports. So even if you're not getting reassessed this year, you can learn about, if you live in the city of Chicago, all the reassessments, everything that happened in 2020, 2019, everything by year. But for this year, 2020, let's see, Hanover. Here is Hanover. Oh, my internet's been so slow today. I think it's the weather.
It is the weather.
Okay, let's see. And we will look at residential. So these are the actual valuation reports that you can really dig down and look at your neighborhood. Mr. Bill, do you know your neighborhood code by any chance? Just curious. I don't know if he's still watching, but if he does, drop in your neighborhood code and we'll look for you. But we'll go ahead and show you anyways.
Pull up the neighborhood codes and let's pick one and see if we get his or not.
Okay. Let it just load for a sec. Let me close out everything else. Maybe that's what's slowing it down. Come on.
It's okay.
No, I want it to work.
No, I love playing on this.
Oh, well, Teresa says 30.
She's guessing his neighborhood code is 30. I'm gonna guess it's, well, I don't know what to pick from, but
yeah, I actually don't know the numbers. Well, here's 20. That's okay. Let's just say 20. Let's say your neighborhood code, you guys can see this, is 20. So, but you can actually click on these. They're interactive, but for now, right now, we'll just go with 20. So over here on the left side is the real estate trends. So this is what happened. The median single family sale price in 2021 was $235 for that specific neighborhood, for neighborhood 20. And then so you can compare it to the assessment, what the value we place at the assessor's office. This is the median assessor's property value. So if your assessment on your reassessment notice, if it falls in between here, let's say it says in the right-hand corner, it says your assessment is at 223. Well, then you wouldn't really want to file an appeal because you're kind of right where we're saying you should be. That's what a home would sell for today in your neighborhood. So you know your neighborhood. I'm sure you know about recent sales that are going on. You hear from your neighbors, people moving in and out. So you kind of know the real estate market as well. But this is kind of breaking it down by neighborhood. So you can really hone in on the data here. Oh, I thought it was working. It's not. Oh, it's my internet, guys. But yeah, are you good? Am I frozen?
We're good. They get the idea.
Okay.
Sorry, I just got excited. That's all. My bad.
No. I was excited. I'm going to try to stop sharing if I can. Let's see. There we go.
Okie dokie.
Oh, he has a property pin. I don't think you want me to bring your property up, though.
Yeah, you don't want to do that, Bill.
I don't want to
Yeah, because you might be the one guy that your value is lower than everybody else's, and then your neighbors are going to be mad. And
But he does say thank you. You're welcome, Bill. And thank you for prompting us to use all our cool tools. And we encourage you to go visit our website and use them. All right.
All right, well, Angelina, thank you so much for being here with us. Ms. Gail, thank you so much. Ms. Teresa, thank you so much. Everybody in the comment section, thank you so much. Commissioner Morrison, thank you so much. Everybody, you literally could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with us, spending time with us. Thank you. The communications department, we love you guys. And we have one more question. Let's answer that real quick. Esther says, is there a way to combine two pins? Absolutely. It's called a consolidation. Must be done with the divisions department. And I believe, don't quote me, but I believe before November, it's under $75. After November, it's a little bit more than that. But yeah, it's our divisions department. So cookcountyassessor.com. And then, I'm sorry, not .com. You can call our office or you can send us a direct message and we'll send you the direct link for the divisions department. Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, thank you. Good night.
Good night. Great job, Hector.
Love you guys.